I'll just snip it. So, tell me your name and a little bit about yourself.
My name is Adrian Monk. I am 50 years old. Was born October 17th, 1959.
Okay, now what brings you in today?
My assistant actually told me to come by because I have a lot of issues lately. I've just been having trouble kind of every day with certain things that are kind of setting me off, and she said I needed to talk to someone about it. So,
Okay, so do you think these things, like, do they affect you, or is it more of your assistant feeling like you should come in?
I think that I'm okay, but my assistant and everyone around me thinks I need a little bit of help.
Okay, I understand, and I hear you saying that other people around you think you need to come in, but let's see what you want to do. So, what do you think some of these triggers are?
Um, well, if something isn't perfect, I have to stop whatever I'm doing and fix it. Um, I think that's just part of who I am, though. I like things clean, I like things orderly. And the other reason I needed to come in, my assistant told me, was because my wife died in a car accident. And I've been researching that and investigating it for over 10 years now and still found nothing, but I won't give up on it. And uh, she says that I need to find closure with that.
Okay. So, because of your wife passing away, do you think that is the event that set off this train of perfectionism, or have you been like this all of your life? Or was there another specific event that set this off?
I've been like this as long as I can remember, so it's just kind of what I'm used to at this point. It's hard sometimes, but it's how I've always lived.
So, if this is how you've always lived and it's hard, how does it affect your day to day life outside of having to fix everything? Like, does it affect your interactions with people, how you learn new things, your educational process?
I'm a bit of a germphobe, so interacting with people is kind of tough sometimes. Shaking hands is not my thing. Um, it affects my job at work a lot because I am a private investigator. So a lot of the times when I have to go visit a crime scene, some things are very out of order and it kind of throws me off and it's hard for me to focus. But at the end of the day, I usually get the job done.
What's good that you get the job done? Do you think that this sort of problem that people want you to come in for is actually an asset to you in this job?
I think it holds me back sometimes just because it makes things take a lot longer, and sometimes I will mess around with stuff when I probably shouldn't. But for the most part, I mean, it affects how I do my job, but I still am getting the job done. So,
That's good. But outside of your job, what do you do in like a typical day?
I usually like to stay by my house, although I like to go for walks sometimes. I read a lot of books. I don't really have many friends, so it's usually I'm pretty alone during most days. But it's nice. I like to be alone. Kind of gives me time to think and have everything the way I want it to be.
I hear you saying you're alone a lot, but I also have heard that you have like your assistant and your other coworkers around a lot.
Yeah, my coworkers around, like when there's a case going on, I'll be with them all the time, and especially my assistant. But if I don't have anything going on that day, she'll only come around maybe like once for a little bit, and I won't really see my coworkers. But um, it all depends on whether there's a case out or not.
When there isn't a case, do you find being alone more like relaxing or easier to deal with the said problem?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I think it's most easy to deal with this when I am by myself because I can control everything pretty much.
So I hear that control is a really big thing for you. Have you seen like changes in your life in the last couple of years, or any time, for instance, this has started that you think that control has taken over, like who you used to be?
Well, I mean, I was a valuable detective for the department until my wife died, and then since then I wasn't able to perform the way I used to. So that's when I got relieved as a detective and became a private investigator. So that I guess kind of was overwhelming, but otherwise I guess it's just day to day stuff.
So aside from your assistant and your coworkers saying that you need to come in, has your family said anything to you about this? Are you close with your family? What's that dynamic like?
I grew up with my mom and my dad, but when I was 8, my dad actually left, so I'm not close to him at all. And I have a brother named Ambrose who we used to be pretty friendly, but now we don't really talk that much anymore. I say I'm close with my mother, but I also would say we don't have a special relationship or anything. So, yeah, I guess my family stuff is pretty, I don't want to say irrelevant, but.
Has anybody in your family ever been diagnosed with any sort of mental illness?
Yeah, Ambrose is crazy. He's got a bunch of stuff going on. He's much worse than me. I don't know what's going on with him, though.
Okay. So going back to your statement about being overwhelmed when you went from a detective to being a PI, how did that make you feel, and did that change anything in terms of your controlling and perfectionist habits?
I guess me having such little control over what was going on made me a lot more self-conscious, or made me realize that I needed to be in control, or else I would get really uncomfortable. So I guess it did have some part to play in it, but maybe it intensified the feelings that I've always had. But yeah, it was definitely a tough time for me.
So since it intensified your feelings, do you feel like those feelings are still currently being intensified, or have they sort of plateaued and you're just in a static state in how to deal with this?
I think I've been pretty consistent as of late with how I'm feeling. Um, I think it's important for me to at least acknowledge that I need to have control over everything, and that has kind of helped me keep it at a steady pace. But nothing has escalated as badly as it did when my wife passed away.
And when your wife passed away, I'm sure that was a very traumatic event. Has there been any more traumatic events since that time that have also sort of peaked this condition?
I've lost a few cases, but nothing nearly as significant as my wife.
Understandable. And in your life, have you ever been in this sort of process before? Have you ever gone to talk to somebody about these problems prior?
I've been to a few therapists. None of them could really help, but I guess I got through this once or twice.
Okay. So in those specific situations, can you elaborate on what those therapists did or what you felt like didn't help?
They try to just help me like meditate and kind of feel more like comfortable with myself and what was around me, and it just triggered me more, and I felt like it was pretty ineffective. So I kind of just gave up on them.
Okay. So I hear that you think that you're already really in control. You think meditating and things that'll relax life will really work. Do you have any suggestions on what you would like your life to look like from here on out?
I don't know, honestly. I've kind of just been playing it by ear, trying to keep myself comfortable and in control at all times, and kind of rolling with the punches.
And on a more medical note, have you ever been previously diagnosed with any psychiatric issues or been put on any medications for such?
Yeah, I take quite a few medications for it. Off the top of my head, I don't know the names of them, but I have been taking medication for a little bit now.
Okay. And a previous diagnosis, did you have one or did they just assign medications in hope that it would change?
Obsessive compulsive was the main one I've been diagnosed with.
Okay. And when receiving that diagnosis, how did that make you feel? Like, did you feel more control that you knew what it was? Or did you feel like everything